Hi guys, Emeka here. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to start getting into the practical examples of how things are done. So I've already told you in some previous videos that cloud computing is a very hot industry right now. It's something you should be in. I also told you that I am an AWS certified solutions architect. Now, I'm trying to learn Google Cloud. I'm going through this process of learning it. And in doing so, I'm going to be coming back to the videos and teaching you what I'm learning. So today I'm going to show you how to set up your computing in the cloud. Essentially how to set up a computer in the cloud that you can use to run software. That's all. AWS does it a certain way. Google does it a certain way. And I'm going to show you both ways today. Before we get started, please remember to hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. Definitely hit the like button if you like this content, and let's get to it. Okay, so right now I am logged into the Google Cloud Platform console. I'm also logged into the AWS Management console. So first of all, I'm going to use AWS to create a compute instance in the cloud. I'm going to create a Windows computer in the cloud. So how do you do that? Well, in AWS, you do it through EC2 instance. So the way you do it is you go to Services and you go to EC2, which is under the Compute. I'm going to be setting up a Windows server in the cloud. So I'm going to click on EC2. EC2 is an AWS service. It stands for Elastic Compute Cloud. So EC2, right? Compute Cloud. So in order to create an EC2 instance, just click on Launch Instance. Then here's where you choose the image that you want to install. You can do a Linux. There's different variations of Linux. And we have Windows, different variations of Windows. Let me do Windows Server 2012. So let me do this one. Select. Here's where you pick the instance type, and I'm going to hit Next. So here's where you're going to choose the number of instances you want to create. I'm going to create just one instance or one server in the cloud. VPC, which is a virtual private cloud. We'll talk about this in a different video, but essentially you can, within your AWS account, create different private networks in order to install your software in. There is a default private cloud already set up, and I'm just going to keep the default. Hit Next. You're going to add storage. Configure security groups. This is where you configure the firewall for this computer that you've just set up, and you can decide to open up a port in that firewall to allow certain traffic to come in. And in this case, we have port number 3389 open, which is for the remote desktop protocol, RDP. So we're going to keep that open because we're going to use the remote desktop in order to log in to this Windows machine. That's why we're going to keep this port open. Hit Review. So we have a Windows machine we're installing. We're using a T2 micro. This is the firewall. We have a port open, port 3389. We'll go over how to set this up in a different video, but just know that you have to select a key pair, which is what you'll use to decrypt and encrypt your login information. I already have a key pair that I created in the past, and so we'll just hit Launch Instance. So anyway, now we've created an instance in our AWS console. So how do we log into this instance? Click on Connect, and they will tell you download remote desktop file and get password. So let's do just that. Download remote desktop file. So we got, we downloaded the file. We have the username. We've decrypted the password using the key pair, and I will now hit Close. Now I will open that file that we just downloaded. It will open a remote desktop instance. I'll be asked to enter the password that I just copied. Hit OK. And you can see we have created and installed a Windows server in the cloud. So that's how you create and install a Windows server using Amazon. So let's look at how you can do it using Google. Okay, we set up the Windows server in the AWS cloud. Now let's do the same thing on Google. So right now I'm on the Google console. In AWS you use EC2. In Google you use something called Compute Engine. So you go to the menu, and on the side menu, go down to Compute Engine and go to VM Instance, Virtual Machine Instances. Click on that. Then you'll be able to create a new virtual machine. You give the virtual machine a name. I'll just leave it as Instant 1. I'll also keep all the rest of the defaults the same, the region, the zone, machine type. We did a Windows server when we were in Amazon, so I'm going to do the same thing. So over here, come to Change, and then go down and look for Windows. So let's do Windows 2002, same as in Amazon, and click select. Keep all the other defaults the same and hit create. So now it's creating a Windows instance in the cloud. All right, so that green check tells me that the instance has been created. Same thing we did with AWS. I'm going to log into this Windows instance using RDP, the Remote Desktop Protocol. All I have to do in Google is click on this button here. There's a Chrome extension that allows this to be done easily, so let me install this extension. Okay, I've installed the extension, and now I need to get the password. So I click on this arrow button, click on Set Windows Password, click on Set. So the username will be Smile and Mobile. That's the name of my blog, by the way, smileandmobile.com. And then I see the password over here. So I click to copy the password. I've copied the password. Then I come back here and connect, click on RDP, and all I have to do is paste in that password that I copied. Click OK, click Continue. And as you can see, we have created a Windows server in the cloud using Google. Those are the two examples. A Windows server with Google Cloud and a Windows server with AWS. Thanks for watching. This is going to be a regular weekly series. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button if you really like the content. My name is Emeka. I'll see you next time.